As a student, what was the saddest thing you discovered about a teacher back in 7th grade? I had a history teacher named Mr. Andrews. He was well known throughout the school for how challenging his class was. Mr. Andrews didn't take things lightly. He expected all his students to complete the work he assigned. No shortcuts, and he assigned a lot. Despite how difficult the class was, Mr. Andrews was an excellent teacher. He went beyond just the curriculum and delivered long, animated lectures that somehow made even the strangest topics fascinating. He managed to keep our attention without fail. He truly knew his subject, which was rare among public middle school teachers. History wasn't just a subject to him, it was his passion, and he genuinely wanted to share that with us every Friday. We'd bring out his guitar and play traditional folk songs for the class. We all sang along, and it became a welcome break from the pressure of our other classes. But still, because of his heavy homework policy, Mr. Andrews wasn't very popular with many students. Most of us had mixed feelings about his class, myself included. One day, out of nowhere and toward the end of the school year, we deviated from our regular lesson. The school guidance counselor was in the room and looked serious as the bell rang to signal the start of class. She began speaking, saying how kind it was of Mr. Andrews to do this each year and that we should all be respectful. Then she stepped aside and Mr. Andrews began to speak. A picture of 3 young adults appeared on the screen. Mr. Andrews explained that those were his 3 children, 2 daughters and a son. He shared stories about them growing up, mentioning how his son loved breakdancing. At first we were confused, but we could sense the seriousness of the moment, so we listened closely. Then he moved the story forward. His oldest daughter was preparing for her wedding when one Wednesday he got a serious call from her, asking him to come home. Thinking it was just some wedding issue, he didn't worry too much. But when he arrived, he saw police cars outside his house. Mr. Andrews said the last thing he could clearly remember was an officer saying, "Mr. Andrews, we found your son. He died from what appears to be a self-inflicted gunshot wound." His son had taken his own life. Mr. Andrews told us there had been no warning signs. Just a week earlier, his son had told him he wanted to go to college and become a history teacher just like him. After his death, it was discovered that he had a fiancée nobody knew about. She was shocked too. As he told us this, I was frozen. I couldn't move or speak. I could hear the emotion in his voice. The moments where he paused, or when his voice cracked, revealed which parts were hardest for him to speak about. Moments clearly seared into his memory. Despite how painful it must have been to share, Mr. Andrews told this story every year. He wanted us to understand the deep impact self-harm has on families and communities. He wanted us to know that it's okay to ask for help and that we must. From that day on, I had nothing but the deepest respect for Mr. Andrews. I'll never forget his story.